Hi guys, hi Scorpio, my beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Bear with me. This is my first time going live, and I've been trying to film and record videos for each of the zodiacs, and none of my videos or recordings will upload. That's what's happening, and I'm doing the best that I can to get these reading out to you guys in a timely manner, but Mercury's in retrograde. So I don't really have control over anything that is going on right now. So I am terribly sorry if the view of the reading is a little bit off. Everything is off right now. Obviously because of the retrogrades and things like that, but I am going to do my best to give you guys a reading. So Scorpio, I'm starting out with you. This video is just for you. I'm not creating a 1-hour video for all signs. I want to give each and every sign the time and the place to speak to you all about the month of November and what November has to bring to you, what it has to offer. Okay, so this is my first time going live. I was led to do so, and that's also why my videos weren't working to begin with. So I had to start everything all over again. And Sarah, my sister is on. That's so cute. But Scorpio, I've had to shuffle all the cards all over again. So the message that I had for you guys, clearly the universe wants me to give a different one to you guys. So let's see what the universe has in store for you guys. Okay. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards. I've pulled 4 cards for your overall message and 3 cards to clarify. And I've also pulled 2 oracle cards from my Sacred Earth Oracle and my Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Okay. So the struggle is real, but we're going to get through it. Okay. So first out from the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, we have the Justice card. Okay. And there may be those of you who are dealing with a court case, marriage, but I feel overall for the month of November, Scorpio, this is about balance for you all. Needing to cut things out that no longer serve you. I feel that you guys have kind of been on this streak for a while. Okay, this is your season. Happy birthday, by the way, to all my beautiful Scorpios out there. But I feel, Scorpio, that you guys have a lot of energies that are surrounding you, not just in the present time, but there have been energies that have been surrounding you for a very, very long time that need to be cut out. The cords need to be cut, right? They don't belong. They don't deserve a front seat row in your life anymore. That's what I feel here for Scorpio. And your sign and in the tarot is the Death card in the major arcana. So it's definitely speaking about rebirth, death and rebirth here. So any type of connections or any type of patterns of behavior that no longer serve you, they need to be cut out in the month of November. But on much more, I guess, simpler terms, which is not really that simple, there could be those of you who, or on a mundane, those of you who may be dealing with a court case in the month of November, possibly. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the universe has in store in this month of November. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. We have the Judgment card, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Scorpio, what I'm seeing is, once again, leaving things behind with the 6 of Swords, okay? Leaving things behind, moving on with your own, with the things that, you know, the clothes on your back, or packing your things. Some of you guys are moving. There's something that you guys are leaving behind, or you guys are thinking or contemplating on moving someplace, because there's some of you who are done with fighting. You're done with debating and arguing, and you're done with competing with other people. Some of you guys are just looking for a better lifestyle, a better way of living. So, oh, that's good. Yeah, Sarah, you're definitely moving. Yeah, I feel that for Scorpio, a lot of you are dealing with this moving on. And just understand, Scorpio, that you're not alone in this. You have whatever religion you claim to believe in, or that you hold dear to your heart, or whatever you believe in, whatever your spirituality is, you're not alone. So don't feel afraid when you decide to take this step, because I feel that this step is definitely necessary. It's definitely necessary for you to move on, to find your independence. I feel like there are those of you who are already independent. You guys have been doing a lot on your own. If you have a significant other, then, you know, both of you guys have been doing the best that you guys can. Okay. But I just feel with your heart and what makes you happy, that's something that you should, in the month of November, that's the only thing you should be focused on. People who are not supposed to be there, people who have treated you less than respectful. If there's been a lack of reciprocity, Scorpio, then that means the universe is taking out the trash for you. So those people are doing you a favor. Especially with Mercury's being in retrograde, this is not the time for you to try to make things work with someone. If it's sometimes it just doesn't work. It's not going to work because it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to work, right? Friends, family, exes, you know, a job, whatever it is that you guys are dealing with. And again, for those of you guys who with a court case, custody, or you're worried about custody in the future, or you're worried about a court case in the future for whatever reason with the Judgment card, I feel that, you know, it's going to move forward. You got to take a stand, right? You got to answer the call. But I feel mostly it's about, you see that mirror here in this card. This is the Mystic Mondays tarot. I love this tarot deck. But you see how you have this mirror, this glass here. I feel this is all about illumination. This is about looking in the mirror. It's about looking in your reflection, right? And accepting the truth of the matter. If it's about a relationship that's not going well, and you know that it's not going to work out, then that may be something that you need to recognize. It's a tough pill to swallow, I know, but for others of you, it may represent a job, maybe a job, a cushy job, or a job that you guys have been so comfortable in, and you may be afraid to move on to something better. It's time to move, right? Because Mercury's retrograde is not here to confuse us or to make things worse. It's here to push us to make things better in our lives. And if you want a better life, there are some decisions that you may have to make that's not easy at all. It's going to be tough for some of you. And for others of you, you're just ready for it. You don't really care. You know, you're however tough it is, there are a lot of you guys who are just ready. You're done. You've been reflecting, you've been thinking about it, and you're ready for it. You're ready you're ready to tough it out and to get things done, right? And there could be a part of yourselves that you're trying to bring to life, you know, that's just left untouched for a very long time, for years even. And then you have the Seven of Wands here, Scorpio. So once again, it's that rising above, creating your own path. You see how you have all these wands at the bottom here? These wands represent other people whose minds are in the gutter, people who are just down in the trenches. They're in a dark place. They're not raising you up. They're trying to tear you down and bring you down to their level, right? That's not where you belong. You've never belonged there, but I feel, Scorpio, that you've been down here with the, you know, with the rest of these gutter-minded people for a very long time. And it doesn't matter who they are. It could be an ex, it could be someone you're with now for some of you. It could be your family, it could be friends, coworkers, you know, or a thought process. There are those of you who are just thinking above all of the BS, right? You're no longer allowing your mind to enter that dark place. You're rising above it all, right? You see all that red at the top, you're rising above the clouds towards the sun. It's about feeling at home again within yourselves, with, you know, and finding people that make you feel at home, right? It's very important. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. You guys, for those of you who are moving, you guys are looking for a sense of security. For those of you who are looking for a new relationship, look for someone, or make sure you open yourself. Don't open yourself to people who make you feel insecure, who always have something to say about what you're doing. They don't allow you to express yourself. They don't allow you to do anything. You can't do anything. Spend your time with people who make you feel this security, this balance, right? This card can also represent, you know, holding on to something so tight to where you're not allowing any goodness to come through. You're not letting any blessings come through because you've closed your door. You've locked it. You're not letting anything that the universe has to offer in. So be careful of that, Scorpio. I know a lot of you may have been burned in the past, but the past should stay in the past. Leave people behind who've hurt you. Be open to those in the future who are willing to bring this security to you and this balance. And I feel that a lot of you guys are about to enter a very successful and stable financial situation as you guys move, if you guys are deciding to move. And for those of you who are dealing with the court case, once again, you'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to balance itself out. Okay, don't be afraid. Everything's going to it's going to become stable. Okay. So let's see your clarifying cards. So we have the King of Cups. So there may be another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you guys are dealing with. Okay, if you guys are married or in a relationship with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or another Scorpio, then, you know, this person is definitely here, very loving, could be have very, very strong feelings for you, Scorpio. Okay, this could be masculine or feminine, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us all. Have the 10 of Wands. So there is a lot of work that's been put in, still a lot of work that needs to be done. This is a relationship. There's, you know, you guys are still working on it. So it could be that it's a new relationship and you haven't been with this person for long. You guys are still working on things. Could be working on your finances, you know, to make sure that the security with the Four of Pentacles remains, okay, is maintained. And you have this King of Wands. Now, the video that I did record for you guys, Scorpio, the King of Wands came out. So there could be a fire sign or somebody else. Could be two people that some of you guys are dealing with. And you guys are moving towards the fire sign, or some of you are moving towards the water sign. But I feel that the water sign is you, Scorpio. It's you. It is transformation. It's healing energy here, Scorpio, okay, with this energy. You've carried a lot on your shoulders, and everything that you've learned has transformed you. You're allowing it to transform you. You're learning from it. There could be, for those of you who are male or, you know, who identify with forming and putting in a lot of work into your relationship, and for those of you who have children or you guys are fathers, I feel that there's a lot of nurturing energy being put into your fatherhood, a lot of work, okay? You guys work very, very, very hard. And you guys want to create security for your family. It's very, very beautiful to see. And for those of you who are women, you know, who identify, you know, with femininity, this is still you. For some of you, right? It's still you. It still represents emotional transformation. Okay. And with this 10 of, this is like Sagittarius energy. So some of you guys may have Sagittarius in your chart or you're dealing with the Sagittarius. But I also feel, again, there's a lot of work that's being put in, a lot of work. A lot of work that's being put into a relationship, a lot of work that's being put into your family, a lot of work that's being put into your lifestyle, your job, your finances, right? Sometimes it may feel like a burden, but this burden, this weight that you're carrying is not going to last for long, okay? It's not going to last for long. Because I feel like you guys are transforming into this nurturing, loving individual, someone who's learned, someone who has a lot of experience. Some of you guys may be in contact with a fire sign, someone who might help you with a court case, or someone who really knows what they're doing and you can trust them. Okay. There may be a fire sign who's older than you who may come into your life, maybe a father figure for some of you. But this is representing experience, is representing love and a nurturing energy, protection, spiritual grounding here. And I feel like this is what your transformation is bringing you in the month of November. Let that transformation happen, Scorpio, okay? It's very important. Because during Mercury's retrograde, if you try to make things happen and, you try to, tie the universe's hand and take things into your own hands, things can get very, very messy. Trust me. Okay. So let's get into your oracle cards. We have friction. So guys, like I said, don't try to make anything happen because friction is already here. The universe is kicking up the heat for you guys in the month of November because there are things that needs to get done. Task at hand that you need to take on and address, right? So, and also I recommend, try not to kick up any friction yourselves, Scorpio, okay? Just try to get your work done. The things that you are responsible for, Scorpio, that is the only thing that you should be worried about. The only thing that you should be worried about right now, okay? Because the universe is already kicking up the heat for you. Okay, it's saying, hey, let's get ourselves together and get this work done, right? So things may escalate, things that you may feel are out of your control, things that you may not understand why it's happening, but it's happening because the universe needs you to get up and get this work done. Like me going live for the first time ever, okay? I don't know what this is gonna bring, but none of my videos would upload. And it just didn't make any sense to me because I've never had that problem, but it happens. And so I was urged to go live. Who knows where this is going, who this reading is going to reach, right? So when you get the work done and you plant your seeds, Scorpio, you never know who you're going to touch, who you're going to reach, and what type of changes towards the future you're going to impact so much change. You never know. So don't stay stagnant for other people. And then we have the cougar. Very interesting. Okay. And it represents being assertiveness. Okay. And it says, in silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Like I said, if you guys are afraid of moving forward with someone or something, don't be. If you're afraid about a court case, don't be. Like this card says, you have the power to succeed. You have to be assertive, right? If you want that lifestyle or you want that job, or you want a relationship to work out, Scorpio, you have to be assertive. Not pushy, not stubborn, not aggressive, be assertive. If someone is disrespecting you or someone is talking to you the wrong way, you may need to open your mouth and be assertive and just let the person know, hey, that's not cool. I'm not standing for this anymore. You don't have to create a fight out of it. You just let the person know and be clear. Be clear about what you don't want. Be clear about what you expect out of a relationship. And if that person's not giving it to you, you let them know this is not what I signed up for and I'm not standing for it, right? Have those conversations, but just don't try to push the universe to quicken things. Things will happen in its own due time, but like I said, in the meantime, do what you're supposed to do. You're a leader, Scorpio. And there could be those of you who have a lot of friends who look up to you, children. You guys may have your own families. It's time to step up, to get out of your head and step up to the plate, right? So that is your reading, Scorpio, for the month of November. I hope and pray that Mercury's retrograde isn't too harsh on you, but it's all a lesson that needs to be learned, and it'll all be over in 2 weeks. So it's not much to really, if anything, for those of you who are open to this, speak to Mercury. Try to find out what Mercury is trying to give you in this time. Okay? So much love and light to all of you, Scorpio, all of you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever Scorpio is in your chart. I love all of you guys, and I wish you all the best. Bye.